Shenanigans. 3, 2, 1. You know what I forgot to do? Forgot to get a beverage. Anyway, it is Sunday, and I hope you are having a good day. Not really sure how long this live is going to take me. I'm going to try my best to keep an eye on your comments. If anything slips by that's inappropriate, don't have a moderator yet. I'm just going to choose to ignore it. Turn the other cheek. So be it. Anyway, hope you are enjoying your weekend. I've got 2 days off, not even, a day and a half, and I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and got to figure out what's going on with me and these dizzy spells and seizures and all that jazz. Anyway, I got to tell you guys from the start, since I took out my hair extensions, I hate my hair, and I swear it just feels so much shorter. Like I feel like I've lost inches, like 4 inches or so. I mean, to go from like 18, 20 inches, even though it's extensions, to what I'm wearing now, I hate it. I don't know, I feel naked, I guess. But I gotta get my roots done. It's a mess now. I don't care. Again, it's Sunday. I'm at home relaxing. At least for the next hour and a half, and then I think Jay and I are just gonna go and do picnic in the park. We're gonna grab some sandwiches, go for a little stroll, and then he's off to work and I can breathe again. Anyway, hello Western wife and mom, how are you? I am feeling better. Where are you at, darling? Hope you're having a good day. Hopefully. Thanks for tuning in. Anyway, gotta tell you, before I even start my quick Temu haul, because I didn't get to finish it last time I was here, I gotta tell you, I've had the last 2 weeks, I was in Canada, I'm a flight attendant, and had some Vancouver layover in Calgary, and I got this. So for anybody who's watching from Canada, this is kind of like your Cheetos cheese curls. And your girl over here loves gluten. Bread, potatoes, starches, anything. But I got these in the airport, and they're called Hawkins Cheesies, and they're kind of like our Cheetos. You guys, these are insane. Every time I go to Canada, going forward, I'm going to get these. Listen to this crunch. They're crunchier than our Cheetos. Oh my God, they're so cheesy, so good, no preservatives. Hawkins found me a new Canadian snack. So with that being said, go grab a snack, a drink. Do you, boo? Hi, Leslie. Hi, Royal. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Who am I missing? Michael, hey. Are you still in Alaska? Michael and I are personal friends. I tell the story every time he tunes in, but he was a passenger on one of my flights, and we became instant friends. He joined my channel, and that's my Michael Tucker story. So I'm going to try to do your shout outs. I'm going to try to go back. If I miss you, I apologize, Gregory. That might be for an uppercut. 5 punches like boxing. All right, Gregory. I'm going to put my hands up, defense. How's that? There you go. I'm not a bot. Anyway, Cindy, hi, love. Hi, M1KU. Anyway, I'm going to get right into the first product. I think it was $12. Sorry, it's a 4. $14.95. I love to craft, and I've never done my own candles, but it is a candle making kit. I'm just going to show you the containers are really small. Now, what I have seen a lot of people do is they'll go and get like the Dollar General candles, and they'll kind of like boil them in a pot just so they have the wax. You can buy blocks of soy wax, anything you want. I mean, you could just buy wax on Temu. By the way, Temu is an online marketplace where you can shop like a billionaire, and I like to shop. I'm impulsive usually in my buying. But the tins are really cute. Again, they're just tins, but I love that bohemian type style. So you can, again, get just some wax, melt it down, throw in some essential oils, create your own scents. Then they have these like little popsicle sticks, okay? And as you can see, there is a hole in the middle. And you would just fill it up with your wax. Then they come with your wick, little wax wick. Hopefully you guys can see that if I'm not too close or too far. But you would put that at the base, hot glue it. I don't know. Again, I've never made it. But then you would take this wick and put it through the popsicle stick. At least somebody correct me, because I know you're going to come for me in the comments and tell me if I'm doing it wrong. But I think, let's start over. Take that, right? Take that. And I just threw it across the room. All right, let's say that's the base. Put it at the bottom. Let me start over because I just threw that one across the room. Put the wick at the bottom of the base. Put the stick over the top, okay? And then pour your hot wax in there. Again, do your own scents with essential oils. They've got different colors. These actually came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So, I mean, the tin's okay. Obviously, you're going to have to protect whatever surface you're putting on. I usually use coasters, my friends. But super cute. It's got everything you need. Let me put these back in here. Don't have a whole lot of time to do any crafting. Barely got through my gardening last week. Ah, look. They've got these stickers. All right. So screw what I said about, sorry, I curse, I vape on my channel. But these little sticker tabs, they just peel off, and you would put that on the bottom to hold the wick inside the bowl. Melt the wax, essential oils, do you, boo. I'm sure it works. I'll let you know. Someday I'll try it. For now, it'll probably just be sitting in my garage with all my other crafting supplies. Again, welcome. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I'm missing your comments. Oh, my girl Diane is here. Praise the Lord. Chit Chat from Down Under. Please check out her channel. She is another hauler. So happy you guys are here with me. Let me pick up my other tin I dropped. I need to vacuum. Bless this mess. But yeah, so I got that candle making kit. And now I need is just time off of work so I can make some candles. I love candles. Love, love, love. Next product was $9.74. Some kind of clothing. I'm not sure. My sound is dropping out. Wait, can you guys not hear me okay? I are from which country? I am in the United States. Hi, Twerky Peacock, Gregory. All right, my moderators obviously are already on it. So somebody's putting some nasty comments in there, and I believe Chit Chat is still a moderator, and I'm gonna make Michael, my dude, also a moderator. And Michael, all you have to do is, if anybody's inappropriate, block them, but I know Leslie and Chit Chat are probably on it. Anyway, $9.74. No idea what this is. I've had these bags for a while. I think it's a bathing suit. A cute one. What size did I get? I think I got a medium. Oh, it does look a little bit big for me, but I gotta tell you, ladies, that band is strong, stretchy. You can't go wrong with black. I love the mesh at the top. Kind of like a V-neck. And it is super cute. So it's a one piece, but it's got like a skirt over it. So it almost, you got your removable crotch sticker. So yeah, it's really good material. It doesn't look like it's going to be too see-through, in fact, at all. But basically, it is a one-piece bathing suit. Summer is here, but look at this. Let's see. hold on, friends. So it looks like a one piece, but it almost looks like a little dress. Look, it's got the ties on the side. So you can tighten it. Get that cinched side on the hips. But it looks like a little black dress. But it's a bathing suit where it kind of has the, I don't know, it just looks like a dress to me. That's cute. I'm sure it'll fit. Probably could have got it away with a small, but damn, those Cheetos are good. Isn't that cute? Sorry if I'm making you guys hungry. Michael, you're awesome. Gregory, you need to be nice. As you can see, I can't see your comments. I don't care if you subscribe. I don't need any more subscribers, Gregory. But if you're inappropriate, you're going to have to go. All right, next product is $3.18, and it says Love Memories. And it's, I guess, a card game to get, let's see. Love Memories, a tool for enhancing intimacy with your partner. So it's like a card game. I guess there's 50 questions here you can explore. It says whether you're starting a new relationship or reinvigorating an existing one, the Love Memories deck will get you talking at a deep and meaningful level. Now, my partner is actually at soccer reffing a game right now. But I wish he was kind of here to do this with me someday. Okay, so can you guys still hear me okay? Chit Chat's in Australia. Nobody else said they can't have any problems but you, Michael. The problem is you, not me. It says, so they're just random questions, right? And this one says, tell me about a goal or personal dream you have that you've never shared with me. Well, if he was sitting right next to me, what would I say? There'd probably be a reason I didn't share it with you. I don't know. Probably just paying off my debt, just to answer that question, so I can have more of a nest egg to buy my own house, where I am the sole owner. Another one says, what boundaries can we set to protect our relationship and communication from being damaged by technology? That's easy. Just kind of have time where if we're together, that phones must be off. Or if we go for a hike or a walk, that we leave our phones at home. What part of your body do you worry turns me off? 100%, I would answer my belly. You know what? Having 3 kids, I've got that woman's body after having kids. I've got stretch marks. I've got surgery scars from when I had my kidney transplant and hysterectomy and everything else. So my belly, I'm always insecure about. And my big nose. But anyway, it's just kind of a cute little card game. Hey, Sadie, welcome. How are you? Loom Band Life, hi. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. I'm in St. George, Utah. So this was really cool. Next product was $5.95. And I don't know why I keep putting my openers away. But being a flight attendant, I am only home on average 10, 11, if I'm lucky, 12 days out of a month, practically living out of my suitcase in the hotel. And usually I'll work 4 days on, 2 days off, 4 days on, 3 days off. It's all over the place. But these are just mouthwash pouches. Again, it was $5.95 for a pack of 20. And it says Serenity Portable, mint flavored, freshens breath, take care of oral health, helps to clean tartar, lightweight and easy to use. So they're just these little tiny mouthwash pouches, and of course, mint flavor. Don't mind my nails, I need a fill. Look at that. You're on the ship right now, Michael? Sorry, I was meaning to call you and I didn't. Again, my nails are a hot mess. But yeah, these are perfect for travel if you're going on a cruise, flight attendant life. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll buy products like these and I'll make little gift bags for my crew, or at least for my other flight attendant. And I'll put little dental floss picks, little moisturizers, chapsticks, mouthwashes, keychains, stickers, you know, silly like that. Hi, Cindy. How are you, darling? Los Angeles, Dutch Harbor. All right. When are you going to be back on land, Michael? Next product, $7.46. I think this is, I'm getting ready for summer, and since I've lost like 50 plus pounds, Ozempic, since January of last year, nothing fits. So my summer clothes, I went from an XXL to an XL to a large to now I'm like a small medium. So I had to get new clothes, little by little, but $7.46. Sorry, guys. Again, parental warnings. I curse and I vape. I don't drink anymore. Not on camera. Barely ever, actually. So this is, I wasn't allowed to wear bikinis. I was brought up Pentecostal, very strict Christian upbringing. We weren't snake charmers or anything, but I had to be very modest in my dress, nothing low cut. So I've never worn a two-piece. And this is just a bottom of a bathing suit. And I don't know. I guess if I had a t-shirt. Why did I get this? I don't know. It's cute. It's kind of got the sheer. So again, it's just a bottom bathing suit, right? But then you've got the skirt to cover it. So maybe if I wore a tank top or wore this under something, and if I'm on a cruise, because we love our cruises. In fact, we have one coming up. We're going to Haiti, I think Jamaica, and I forgot the other place. But yeah. Next product, I thought this was going to be funny. It's a little sound box. So if you like anything I say, you can applaud. Let's see what the next one is. If I tell you a joke and I don't get your responses. Hi, Kathy from Mississippi. So yeah, I can laugh at my own jokes. Let's see what the next one is. Like if you try to say something mean to me and I don't think it's funny. Next one is a wrong answer. I'm just gonna go through all of them. I immediately thought of George and Eric from Smile Until It Hurts. Leslie, I hope you feel better. I love this. Oh, this is cute. Got an idea. Cute. Oh my God. And this is the one I have to get for George and Eric. And Chit Chat Down Under knows why. I'm so immature. Doesn't that remind you, George and Eric? That would be Eric and George. Yeah, I gotta get him one of them. Anyway, I'm so immature, but that's probably my favorite product. Next product was $6.29. And yes, as you guys know, this went viral on social media. Facebook, I always see people saying, you got to try these gummies. Your man can't resist you. I'm not worried about that. I just wanted to try them to see if the hype is real. It's a Vital Source Nutrition. They're gummies for premium feminine balance. So it's supposed to balance like your pH levels and revitalize vaginal health in just 2 bites. And they had different flavors. I got the Hawaiian pineapple. It's supposed to help, and it's not just supposed to help down there, ladies. Okay, we're adults. Hopefully no kids watching. But it's hoped to, with my kidney failure, I get sick often. Okay, so it's supposed to help with your immune system, your immune defense. It's supposed to optimize your pH balance and vaginal flora support. Have you guys seen these go viral? So it says, enjoy 60 premium feminine balance gummies in each pout, crafted for your daily wellness for optimal benefits. Indulge in 2 gummies a day at any time, with or without a meal. This convenient treat blends pineapple fruit powder for healthy vaginal odor and flora, offering a path for women's vital health. So, have you guys tried these? Or Leslie, have you guys at least seen them? I'm going to tell you how they taste. And it is what it is. You know, most of my audience is women, so if I offend anybody, sorry, but I think if you are in a relationship, and I mean, from the TikTok stuff I saw, most women were just like saying, you ever have that not so fresh feeling? That kind of thing. Again, I'm not for everybody, but I keep it real. So I'd rather know that I'm keeping it real and taking care of my business. Whether you're single, married, in a sexless relationship, or just want to take care of yourself. So it says to take 2 of them, and they're just like little gumdrops. And I got the Hawaiian pineapple. And it tastes like candy. I could eat the whole damn bag. Gotta make sure. I mean, I don't want to offer somebody a gummy at work and be like, what? They're really good. My last haul, I showed you this journal. It was $2.79. It's a duplicate. It's a mother-daughter journal. It passed back and forth between you and your child. So, I have one that I already started filling out. I should probably go grab it for my daughter. This one I'm going to mail to her. Because, excuse me, I'll be back. So, miss me? I missed you guys. You miss me? Alright. Alright. Anyway, I started filling out this one and then I got this for her. But some of the questions... Yeah, I know, Michael. Hope your wife's doing well, by the way. But basically, I started filling it out when I'm at work and I'm down. It just has, like she would fill out that side. I already filled out mine. And I'll send it to her when I fill out mine and she'll send me back hers. So mine will be obviously filled out by her. Can't talk. It says, daughter, a little bit about you. What is your favorite subject in school and why? Mine would have been history. And just because I love learning, and I'm still that way. I love history. My least favorite subject would be math. You'll see me count my fingers. And if you could give your past self one piece of advice about school, what would it be? And mine would be to get more sleep the night before so I didn't fall asleep in class all the time. But yeah, just ask a question for your mom to answer so she can ask me anything she wants here. How old was I the first time I had sex or something like that? And then it says, like, Mom, choose this or that. And it'll say, food, you know, in this section are some fun and easy ways to get to know each other. Go over your answers and see where you have similarities and differences. So I would choose between pasta or pizza. I would choose... Oh, that's a tough one. Probably pasta. Cake or pie. I would choose pie. Breakfast or dinner? Definitely dinner. Waffles or pancakes? Probably waffles, although I don't like breakfast food. Chocolate or vanilla? I'd go vanilla. Fruit or vegetables? I'd go vegetables. Mild or spicy? Definitely spicy. So yeah, it's just a really cute way to bond with your child, especially with adult children as they grow up and grow away. Well, happy early anniversary, Michael. Again, next product is $5.93. I don't know how many are in here. I want to say probably 50. And again, I told you I give little gift bags to my crew. I'm not rolling up my sleeves for you, Gregory. This is not that kind of channel. Go on OnlyFans. Maybe someday I'll have an OnlyFans. Hello, Emanuela Demiri. Anyway, these are little, roll up my sleeves. Like, is that even a kink? Like, show you my toes, but no. Anyway, they're just little toothpaste. So between that and like the little mouthwash, like I said, I've got these little bags that I've gotten. I know Diane's gotten them too. She does a lot of crafting. That's Chit Chat from Down Under. But I'll get like buy toothbrushes in bulk. I mean, you know, sometimes you pack in a rush, you know, again, as a flight attendant. And I'll just give my crew a little toothbrush, a little toothpaste, a little lotion, a little chapstick, little floss picks, moisturizers. But this is great too if you're going on a cruise, and you know, I presume one of these will last 2 days for me. I grabbed 2 of them for a 4-day trip. Ka-pow, ka-pow. What'd you guys do this weekend? How's the weather where you're at? I got to get out there and see my friend Diana, but I can't get time off of work. It's going to happen though. I haven't even talked to Eric and George in like over a week. I'm going through withdrawals with them. Smile until it hurts. I always give them a shout out on my channel because they're my buds and they're amazing. Between Chit Chat Down Under, myself, Smile Until It Hurts. You're going to like us. I hope you're going to like us anyway. Well, I know you're going to like them. Definitely. Well, you will. All right. Anyway. Definitely going to like Chit Chat from Down Under. She's amazing. And that is a special applause. Give it up for my moderators in the room, for Leslie and Chit Chat Down Under, keeping that hateful stuff away. Anyway, these are just rubber bands, $1.59. Don't know how many are in here. Hi, Brian. Brian, is it Brian? Anyway, I had hair extensions in, and I have to pull my hair back for service on the plane. But these are weird because, look, I don't know. I thought they were rubber bands, but it's kind of weird that the end is open. I mean, they were tied. I thought they were hair ties. What the hell did I buy? Anyway, if you know me and if you've been with me for a while, you know I love my bling. I love those artificial rhinestones. Yeah, I wish I was on a boat right now, Michael. I'm sure you get tired of it, just like people ask if I get tired of flying, you know? Yeah, I do. I mean, you always want what you don't have, though. You know, I could see myself on a boat, though. I like my space, man. I don't know. Michael and I have talked before where I said, you know, I just want to escape sometimes and disappear when life gets rough and challenging, as it does for all of us, right? And Michael's like, oh, we need a cook on the ship. Well, if you guys have seen any of my other videos, you know I throw down in that kitchen, and I would love to be surrounded by men in the middle of the ocean on a boat. Yes, please, sign me up. Or would I? I don't know. I could tolerate Michael because I know he'd look out for me, but I don't know. Anyway, back to this. I think they're rubber bands. I don't know. Maybe they're shoelaces. It doesn't say, but like I said, how they're kind of like tied off at the end. Does it say for $1.59? I don't even know how many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 12. It says jewelry. Zheng's Jewelry Factory. I don't know. I'll have to look up the order. Ship, not boat, young lady. Aye, aye, Captain. On a ship, not a boat. Tell our audience what it is. Anyway, moving right along. This was $2.23. I got 3 of them, and I put a note on here that I was going to send it out as friend mail, but they're tweezers. But let me tell you, again, I'll give these to my crew. They've got the little rubber notch on the end. These are amazing because they've got that really fine point. Now, I'm 53 years old, so a lot of times I'll get like that gray stray eyebrow hair. Ladies, mature ladies. I mean, I'm immature, but I'm 53, so I'm old. But anyway, this is great for plucking out single. I mean, they're tweezers, but they're really good because the grip, seriously, the grip on that is amazing. So I bought like 3 packs of these, and it was $2.23 for 3 of them. Again, with the toothpaste and the little goodie bags I give out to my friends. Perfecto. Michael Tucker. I'm the electronics and IT officer aboard a container ship that runs between Tacoma, Anchorage, Kodiak, and Dutch Harbor. So tell our friends in the what is the most amazing thing you've seen on the boat or on land in Alaska, and how long you're out of town for. Next product, $7.95. It's a pair of flip-flops, $7.95. I gotta tell you, I've got really small feet. I'm like a size 6.5, 7. These look big. Sturdy. They're not like dollar store flip-flops. Let me see. Let me take off and see if they fit. They do. Actually, they're perfect. So they're pretty, right? And yes, my nails and toenails match. They fit. They look bigger than they are. But yeah, they just come down between the toe. I'm not like a contortionist. I like them. That's a good find. Happy with that. Got my flip-flops for the summer. Oh, as I just knocked over a bunch of off my shoe rack over there. But when I go to get my pedicure done, that's gonna work. This is gonna be a quick haul, you guys. I'm almost done. I got another pair of flip-flops for $6.19. They almost look like Tommy Hilfiger, if you know, with the red and white and blue. And I love their bags. We all love the Temu bags, right? And by the way, Michael, I know you love me, but have you ever ordered from Temu, or has your wife? So these have a little bit of odor from them. And I will tell you, if you've got wider feet, like those Fred Flintstone feet, like I did, especially when I sell, these are wider. They are the thongs, I think thongs that go in between your toe. These are more casual. These would probably be better for like gardening. And they look almost like Tommy Hilfiger, but I don't like how it says they're comfortable comfo on the heel. But again, for like gardening, or if you're just going to the pool. Plastic, let's see. What size did I get? I don't know. We'll try the other. Oh, those are really comfy though. I mean, they're cute, right? I don't really care about brand names, otherwise I would not be shopping at Temu, I don't think. But probably an inappropriate pose, and I wonder why I get comments the way I do when I'm trying to show you how they look on my feet, not trying to be freaky. But yeah, those are cute. What size did I get these in? I'm gonna put them back in the bag though, because they'll probably go with my cruise luggage. Don't know what size I got, my friends. I'm sorry. Let me see if it's on this bag. $6.19. I don't know. But you can actually see the breakdown in sizes. It says black 38 to 39, which will probably be like a... These are a little bit bigger, so these are probably a 7. But look, I like this too. It looks like it's hollowed out, but it's not. But from a distance, it'll look like that's hollow, but it's actually filmed in with the foam. You bought some tools? Yeah, I mean, Temu's great. Especially, I can imagine, tons of whales during the summer, I'm sure. I was disappointed when I went on my Alaska cruise because I could just see the... I forgot my binoculars at home, and we went through Tracy's Arm. I think I told you about that, Michael. And it was just starting mating season. I can't talk. But you could just see the spouts coming up, but couldn't really see them breaching too much. But I've heard that Monterey has like great whale watching, as does of course Seattle. But anyway, here is just a hair clip. What the heck? Did I tell you how much I paid for that? And did I already, I think it was $3.05, or is this the one that was $1.48? Let me see. I think it was $1.48. But I love the bling. Now, if anybody wants to marry me, you can get me a ring about that size will do. Or just buy me a tiny house. I'm good with that too. So, let's see. And yes, I know I got a lot of gray hair. I swear my hair feels so freaking short now without the extensions. Obviously, it's quite a difference, but I think I had a lot of breakage with my hair, to be honest. And I think I've lost quite a bit with those extensions, with the tape-ins. So the next time I do them, I'm actually going to do the sew-ins. So yeah, just a hair clip. It's got a really good grip, nice and tight. I like it. And typically, again, like at work, I have to have my hair pulled back when I do service. So this is perfect. Yeah, this is definitely, I want to buy more of them. They do have them in different colors. $1.48. Great quality. And I got that right in my suitcase. How about that? That had to be amazing, Diane. This says it's another duplicate, $3.34. Okay, it's just something I bought before. $3.34. Looks like, you know, those cough drops. You guys remember Sucrets or Altoids? Even it looks like one of their tins. And again, something I will give to one of my flight attendants. I'm not going to take it out of the package. It's a another set of tweezers, but it's got a little keychain. So that is perfect. But I'll keep the tin for something else. Hide a credit card. I'm trying not to spend. Hide it in there. Who knows? I am almost done, you guys. Next product was $1.27. These are just like luggage zippers. If you ever have a zip, for me, this is why I bought them. But I have on a side pocket on my luggage that I take to work that broke off. So if you have a zipper that broke off, I mean, it's probably too big, going to draw attention if you put it on your pants zipper. But they're just little clips. You can use them for whatever. Keychains, little knickknacks, doodads. There's a silver, a gold, a bronze, and a black. Black, bronze, silver, and I dropped one. Diane already knows. But 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I got it for my luggage. You can use it for a lanyard at work if you are required to use a lanyard. Another thing I got was another deck of cards. This was $2.88. And it's couples chat. So sometimes, you know, especially if you've been with somebody like Michael, with your partner for a long time, and you kind of slip away, you get in your own space. I'm speaking on my own experiences, and it's like you want to reconnect. You want to try to maybe save that relationship, bring something new to the table, spice it up. It doesn't always have to be sexual, right? You don't have to go out and buy fishnets or a whip and chains. Not a bad idea, though. Leashes. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to be funny. Thank you. Yeah, I said leashes. I know. Yeah. So, yeah. That was my joke. But, anyway, you want to spice things up. It doesn't always have to be, like, intimate physical undertones. It could be intellectual. So this is a couples chat, a bonding deck for couples. It says it's a fantastic way to enhance communication and deepen your connection, especially in the early stages of a relationship. The game involves taking turns asking each other questions and answering them honestly. It's all about having fun and creating opportunities to learn more about each other. So go ahead, ask away, and enjoy the journey of getting to know each other better through these questions. Maybe I can get Jay on here someday and do this with me. He's shy. How do you feel about public displays of affection? I'm not a fan. I don't want somebody else to visualize my partner or me Like if you're in a hot, passionate kiss, I think that should be saved for your bedroom. I don't think the world needs to see that. I'm fine with holding hands. A lot of times I'll like link my hand around. He's 6'2". I'm 5'1", so he's got really big hands, and I'll link like my hands around his finger when we're walking, things like that, or a kiss on the forehead, or kissing my hand, something romantic like that is fine, but full-on makeup sessions and groping each other, I just think is inappropriate. You know, like I said, if I see another couple heavily making out and grinding on each other, I don't want to know what they look like in the bedroom. It's none of my business. I like to stay in my lane. Anyway, it says, another question, describe your perfect romantic getaway and destination. I know if he was answering this question, he's going to say somewhere in the Caribbean. He likes the summer and the ocean. I mean, I love the ocean and the waves. Whereas I would rather have something quiet, like a little cottage in a forest, or up in the mountains, you know, or Europe, you know, just a quaint little village. Ireland, maybe. I love Europe. The rain, I love it. He's going to be more sunny, Caribbean, on the beach, beers or margaritas type, and I'm going to be more the quaint, quiet, away from civilization. Anyway, what about you guys in the comments? Yay! Diane and Michael, please be friends. Next product, $1.99. I think I sent this to Diane recently. Which would you choose? After dinner amusements. Okay, let me get this back out. These are more card games. Obviously, they must have had a sale or something. I got another one here that was $1.59. I'll get to that one. It says after dinner amusement. So let's say you're hosting and having friends or family over for dinner. I know Diane from Chit Chat Down Under, the hell, does a lot of board games with her family and little guy or little Bigfoot. You're moving in with me, Monica? All right, come on over. I'm in St. George, Utah. Where are you at? What are we going to do when you move in? I'll barely be home, but I cook quite well. Trying to open this. Which would you choose? All right. Oh, so this is, I guess, about different dilemmas. Let's see some of your responses here. My battery is dying, you guys. So it's just little tiny cards. It says, you always have to say what you are thinking. So which would you choose? Number one, you always have to say what you are thinking, or you are frequently compelled to lie for no reason. Well, I'll tell you, I usually do say what I'm thinking and don't think before I speak, so that would be my answer. How about you guys? Would you rather always have to say what you're thinking, or would you rather frequently feel compelled to lie for no reason? What about you, Diane, Michael? Would you rather have to say what you were thinking, or feel compelled to lie for no reason? Oh yeah, that sounds good to me. Absolutely, Monica. I want a log cabin in the mountains. I know you are, Michael. Say what I'm thinking. Me too, Cindy. All right, one more question for you guys. Would you rather have the ability to breathe underwater or the ability to jump 20 feet into the air? I think everybody's going to agree with me when we're going to want to breathe underwater. I have a huge fear of drowning. I've almost drowned 3 times. Actually, I mean, obviously I survived. Probably have a little brain damage, but when I was 5, I got thrown into a river. And by a bunch of teenage hoodlums. It was very traumatizing. And I drowned, and I woke up in the hospital like a week later. And I have a really big fear of water. Could be I'm an Aries, fire sign too. You know, most people are afraid of heights. I'm afraid of the water. I'm not a very strong swimmer. I'm pretty good. I can dive. I was on the diving team in high school, but I'm not a strong swimmer. I can swim, but I don't know. I had a couple episodes, 2 in Hawaii. Yeah, pretty scary stuff. Yeah, underwater for sure. All right, another pack of questions says name that tune. Let's try these little ones. These are really small though. Oops, damn. What did I say? Did I tell you how much it was? $1.59 or $1.39? I don't know. I cut through the price. I try to go through and price them, but keep in mind what I pay for it might not necessarily be what you're going to pay for it. Hi. Who's that? That said hi. Hi, Andrea Hall. How are you, darling? Ah, I'm breaking the box. All right, name that tune. Let's see how this works. This is good, too, if you've got, like, a long road trip and you're trying to kill time and you get tired of doing the license plate games. Name that tune. It says, challenge card. Mix and match. Take 2 nursery rhymes and combine them into one song. Example would be, Mary had a little lamb that jumped over the moon. Each player takes a turn. The person reading this card sits out and acts as a judge. And then it said, fun fact that Mary had a little lamb is based on a real incident in Sudbury, Massachusetts in the early 1800s. How's that song go? Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. I love that little sound box, by the way. Make sweet music with these trivia and challenge cards. Take turns pulling a card from the deck and reading the question out loud. Keep a pencil and paper handy for some of the challenge cards. Whoever answers the question correctly gets a card. The player with the most card wins at the end of the game. I have no idea what the hell is going on with this. I don't know the concept of this game. Name that tune. I'm pulling out these cards, guys, and it's just... okay. Let's see. It says, recite a full verse and chorus of the song Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen, starting with the player to your right. Each player has one choice, the first player to succeed. Is that the one that goes, hey, I don't know you, and this seems crazy, but call me maybe? I think that's the song. I don't know. Anyway, it was nominated for Song of the Year and Best Pop Solo Performance of the 2012 Grammys. I don't know. Then it says, starting with the player to your right, the first player to recite the alphabet song in any language other than their native tongue wins. The alphabet song is sung to the same tune as Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star and works for many, but not all languages. Okay, whatever. There you go. Eating its curds and whey. I don't know. This one seems like it's definitely for more than 2 players because it says person to your right, so I'm thinking this is there's 50 music trivia questions. I don't know what I was expecting with that name that tune, but maybe that would be better for you. I don't know. I still like Andrew Dice Clay's nursery rhymes better. I can't believe I just got through the bag. You guys, that's a wrap. How about that? I got a wrap for you. My name is Shannon D, and the place to be. Hanging out with some of my homies. I don't know how to rap unless it's Christmas gifts. How about that? I don't know. I love this though. Pull my finger. I'm so immature. Oh, that's a money one. All right. George, I gotta get George and Eric one of these. For sure. I'm corny. I know. I'm so corny. My pop could be a kernel. I'm here every Tuesday night. Just kidding. You guys, that's it. I thought I had more. I got more packages coming. I think I ordered a couple summer jumpsuits and whatnot, but it's already 4 o'clock and I gotta probably do something with this hot mess of a hair, clean up my tiny mess, not too bad, do laundry again. I don't have a lot of time off this week. I am in Flagstaff, Boise, Phoenix this week. And I'm not going to be home until I get off on, when do I go in? Wait, Tuesday? Do I go in Tuesday? What's today, Sunday? Yeah, I go in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, so I'm not even going to be home again till, is that right? Saturday? Damn. Schedule's all over the place. Go to the doctors to find out what's up with these seizures and dizzy spells, although I haven't had a seizure since Easter, which is good. Dizzy still here and there, but eating better, way too much. I know, Phoenix, yuck, right? Hello, Giancarlo, what is up? Right, isn't that gadget fun, Monica? Cindy, I'm so glad that you took some time out of your day to be here. I think I'm gonna watch. Oh, you know what I want to watch? Have you guys seen that Bob Dylan movie? What is it? I think it's called A Complete Unknown. Have you seen that yet? Giancarlo, where you at? I'm gonna say Italy somewhere. Gorgeous name. I love my Italian man though. Just saying. I just went to Vatican City and Rome not that long ago. I really want to do Venice though. I want to go on the gondola. But what the hell was I saying? I don't know. I was saying something. You guys, this is me sober. I think it's even worse. Giancarlo, where you at? Ciao bello. Ciao bello. Minaj. Manja, Minaj. I'm thinking Nicki Minaj. What is it? Manja. Manja means eat, right? Bueno. I don't know. Oh, Milano. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Hey, how old are you? I'm going to flirt with this guy. Giancarlo, how old are you? Gonna be too young for me. They're always too young for me. Love Italy. Love it. Like I said, I gotta go back. I wasn't really that impressed with Rome, to be honest with you. I mean, Malta I really loved, but I do want to go, like, obviously Sicily and Naples and Venice and... Oh, very nice. Poland. Wow, Monica. Do you miss it? Monica, do you miss Poland? Ciao. Ah, I love my Italian men. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. Just my weakness. Portuguese, Spain, just my European men in general. These are hurting my ears. They're not heavy. They're just kind of climp in the back. Anywho. I don't want to say goodbye. I got to charge my phone, though. How's little guy doing, Diane? And your daughter? Giancarlo, you ever been to the States? If so, in the States, where have you been? I guess I can talk to you guys while I clean up, right? So yeah, I gotta tell you, my friend Chit Chat Down Under wants to come out to the States again, and I know both George and I and Eric would host her, but she has the liberty to take like 2 weeks off and just come out. And yes, it's expensive to travel, even for me as a flight attendant. I work Delta, American, United, and Alaska flights, so technically I operate 4 different flights, 9 different aircraft. And yes, I get discounted rates and free flights. I pay taxes, of course, especially international, depending on who I'm flying with. I've been to every continent with the exception of Antarctica. I think I'm up to 38 countries now. I've only been to Melbourne in Australia. So, of course, I would love to go see Chit Chat from Down Under. But she was talking about coming out to visit, and especially for her, you know, we would host so she wouldn't have to pay for a hotel, but I'm lucky if I can get like 5 days off in a row, and I would love to host her for a week. And if it's months out, let's say maybe November, I can put in my vacation time if it's like 4 to 6 months out and have her come. Otherwise, I would just go and see her for a couple days. I know she's offered to let us all stay with her, and that would be amazing because I know she would show me around her beautiful country. Just can't really plan anything until probably July because I couldn't even get off. Jay's going to Banff Park in Canada, and although I just got back from Calgary yesterday, I had a shorter overnight, so I haven't really explored Calgary too much. But I couldn't get the time off. I requested it, and they gave me 2 days off. I wanted 4, so... I could if I absolutely had to, if it was well planned out. You know, Diane and I have been personal friends for a while. Would love, love, love to have her come out, take her hiking, take her to Vegas. I'm only a 2-hour drive north of Vegas. I am in the USA. I don't know if that, Giancarlo, I'm in St. George, Utah, so I'm 2 hours north of Las Vegas, Nevada. I took Italian in school, but understand Spanish a little bit more. Giancarlo, did you tell us how old you are? And what do you do for work? You're getting all the ladies' attention in here. Tell us before you leave. Make sure you like and subscribe too, Giancarlo, because I want to get to know you. I think I want to know you. Just playing. I'm just being flirty. I'm in a relationship. I'm loyal. But hey, I can flirt. I'm not dead. I'm 53. Not like I'm acting on it. Michael knows. I'm a good girl. Did he say how old he was? I bet you that boy can throw down, man can throw down in the kitchen. Giancarlo. Anyway, sorry for the rustling. Just trying to clean up my garbage. But yeah, Italian is a beautiful. He's still not telling us his age. He's probably 12. We're all going to hell. Yes, somebody. He's not responding to me. He's not listening. He's in a private chat with somebody else. Men. Just kidding. Russian. Oh my God, that had to be, Monica, that had to be a really hard language to learn, but I imagine German is as well. 55. Woohoo! All right. Ladies. I'm on Facebook. You can add me. Giancarlo, are you on Facebook? Ladies, let's check this guy's out. Are you on Facebook, Giancarlo? He's trying to dip out, and we're like, "Ooh, are you on Facebook? Let's see what he looks like." His profile picture looks nice. 55's a nice age. Let me put a little check mark there. Transformation. Hello, friend. Yeah, Giancarlo, we want to know if you have a Facebook account, and if so, what is your Facebook account? Inquiring minds want to know. Not me. Bottom me? No, not for me. I've already got 2 boyfriends. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That's a joke. Yeah. You know German? Ich liebe dich. That's all I know. Or nein. Or none. Or, I don't know. I can't speak. Ich liebe dich. That's all I know. Yeah, so Giancarlo, do you have a Facebook? The ladies want to add you. No? Anyway, I'm going to be getting out of here in just a second. If you guys, you can find me on Facebook. I'm going to write it down here for you. I think most of you already have me on Facebook, but I can do this. I'm going to write it. If you want to screenshot it for my Facebook, trying to go over writing on this. That's my Facebook. It's probably backwards. I don't know how to write it, but it's Shannon, just like in shenanigans, SHANNON. That's an A. Maybe Chit Chat from Down Under can put my Facebook name in the comments. Actually, can you do that for me, Diane? So it's Shannon and then DILLING DAMOTA. But anyway, my friends, I don't know much. The thing link for the sound thingy. I'll just put it in sound box, Diane, because I don't know. I can try to screenshot it when I go to my Temu, and then I will try to send it to you. but I would just put it in sound box. It is cute. It's cute. I love it. Yeah, really, really cute. Anyway, guys, I gotta clean up, go through some bills, you know, all that fun shit. But really, you got speakers. All right, I'll take a look at it and try to send you the link. I'll screenshot it and send it to you, either text or Facebook Messenger. Anyway, my friends, thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today. I appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. I have one whole day to relax, and I need it. I am just burnt out. Burnt out. But with that being said, maybe in another week or so, I'll come back, depending on what's coming in with Timo. I don't even know, because I forget what I order half the time, and then when I open it, it's like, oh yeah, I forgot I got this. All right, friends, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember, be kind to each other. You never know what somebody else is going through, right? If you have not already liked and subscribed to my channel and you can tolerate me, please do so now. I'm going to be doing less and less Temu hauls going forward. Probably have more recipes, crafting, gardening, travel. Who knows? I'm going to mix it up. But I'm not going to leave you guys. Just probably not as much hauls. Maybe I'll get into the Dollar Tree haul or thrift store hauls. God knows I need to clean up my garage and do a garage sale. I have more than enough stuff, so I really shouldn't be spending more money. But anyway, hope you again have a great rest of your weekend. Stay blessed. I love you all. Monica, thank you for stopping by. Transformation Art by Rachel, of course, my girl Diane from Chit Chat from Down Under, Jean Carlo, Michael Tucker, Gregory, even everybody that stopped in to say hello. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, I hope you do too, Monica. I'll look forward to seeing you, lovely. Bye, guys.